So today's an exciting day. We got a couple swords from Santosh Weapons that just arrived. We're going to open them up and take a look at them together. That one's for Bob. This one's also Bob. So these two are going to be mine. So the first one we're opening up is a Sparring Jian. Oh, it looks good. Oh wow. Look at this. So this is a custom pommel with a hole in it, so I can tie a leather lanyard on there. I thought that would be kind of cool. It's historically accurate, and then also if the sword happened to get knocked out of my hand in sparring or something, it would just be right there. I could get it and go. Love the custom guard as well. The guard and the pommel are white oak, and then the sword itself is hickory. I really like that he did that. That's a really nice contrast, looks great. We got the 7 stars on there, nice custom image. And then beautiful sword. My previous Sparring Jian, the blade is 37.5. This one I decided to go with 29. So you can see it's just a little bit shorter. And then that allows the grip to be shorter. My indoor short sword that I use has a shorter grip on it, and it's just kind of personal preference. I really fell in love with how that comes around, so I wanted to try a shorter grip, and so that's kind of why I tried the shorter, slightly shorter sword. And so let's see how this feels. Wow, that just feels great. Feels great. Looks great. Very, very happy with that. And then the other sword that I'm going to open up. This one is a short sword. Oh, beautiful as well. Same. I wanted to get a matching set, so they have the same pommel, same guard. This one has my initials on it. Looks great. Also got a black varnish grip. And my previous short sword has a 19-inch blade. Has the weight in here, which gives it a lot of weight. Feels great inside, but I can't spar with it. This one is, instead of being 19 inches, is 25 inches. And so I can now spar with a short sword. So that would be really nice. Oh, feels very easy to come around with. It's interesting, the one that's 19, because of the weight in here, it feels like a larger sword. So that's really cool. Even though this one's longer, it's much easier to get around. So just to mention a couple combinations that I think are good. In the beginning, I got 2 swords that were identical for sparring. I think that's really good if you're getting started with a partner. Then you both have identical swords. In my opinion, it doesn't matter that they're really identical. I think we thought it mattered more in the beginning. And then with a sparring sword, it's nice to have, this one's 30.5, 30, 29, like I have. Anything in there seems, I think it would work really well. It's nice to get them over 700 grams. In our club, we have someone that has one that's 650. Then we have, most are around 730, 750. And then someone has one that's 830 grams. And 650 does feel light. 830 does feel somewhat heavier. But they're all very, very compatible in sparring. So if you're looking to order, I really would recommend getting two. If you're in a club, I think getting a sword for sparring and then getting a short sword for your home practice is great. If you can accommodate 25 inches in your living space, I think that's a really good way to go, because then you could have a sword that you could also use in sparring. If you're like me and 19 seemed perfect at the time, that works out really well too. And so that was, it's interesting, like I said, the feel. It's nice to have a lighter sword. Sometimes I'm kind of sore, and it'll be nice to have this sword to pick up and use, so I can still go through everything, still have something that's historically accurate, but give my arm a break. So again, kind of thinking of pairs, either a matching set, either one that's two that are both full sparring ones, maybe a heavy one for strength training or a lighter one for if you're sore, and then the short swords, like I mentioned, either one that works well for sparring or one that works better in a tighter space. So those are some ideas. Again, I'm just very pleased with these two swords, and thank you for joining us on the journey.